There is 95% carbon dioxide in the Martian atmosphere. This is the most abundant resource on Mars aside from soil. Carbon dioxide contains oxygen. If oxygen can be separated from carbon dioxide, it could be used for practical purposes. NASA plans to launch the next generation probe to the Red Planet in 2020. The probe is equipped with 7 scientific instruments, of which 6 are devices similar to super cameras and spectrometers. It will measure the chemical composition inside Martian rocks. The probe's belly houses a device called MOXIE, designed for in-situ resource utilization on Mars, to be validated through experiments. MOXIE uses a process called solid oxide electrolysis to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. A small box with a filter is mounted on the exterior of the rover. The filter ensures that dust from the Martian atmosphere is not drawn into the system. The solid oxide electrolyzer is dark green in color, while its lighter layer is a ceramic cell with unique chemical properties. At high temperatures, they use oxygen ions as charge carriers to conduct electricity, heated to around 800 degrees Celsius, and then separate oxygen from the other side. MOXIE can produce about 6 grams of oxygen per hour, operating roughly once every 2 months. The goal of this experiment is to sample different environments on Mars. Future developments will depend on the technology NASA employs on Mars. Assuming that only carbon dioxide is available in the atmosphere, materials similar to graphene would be amplified by about 200 times. The device is scheduled to be launched about 2 years before humans land on Mars and sent to the Red Planet. It will be outfitted with a range of auxiliary systems, such as power and storage systems. During that period, it will produce and store oxygen, so that when humans arrive 2 years later, they can use the generated oxygen. Future human explorers will pave the way into the cosmos. That's the end of this episode. What are your thoughts? Among the countless stars, there is one star, a star known as Nemesis. It could spell disaster for life on Earth. Scientists suspect Nemesis is an undiscovered star orbiting the Sun. It is speculated that it triggers a catastrophe every 26 million years. The solar system is surrounded by a vast cloud of comets. Thus, the Sun sends comets into the inner solar system, some of which eventually collide with Earth. This is followed by a mass extinction. It is widely believed that 65 million years ago, a rock from space ended the age of the dinosaurs. Astronomers, such as Richard Muller, proposed the Nemesis theory to explain why a space rock struck Earth at that particular moment. The theory hypothesizes that a star orbits the Sun on a 26 million year cycle. Muller believes that when Nemesis draws near the Sun, its gravitational disturbances send comets hurtling through the solar system. 2 paleontologists studying extinction patterns have actually found that similar extinction events occur every 26 million years. If Muller is right, mankind's very existence might be owed to Nemesis. After all, each mass extinction wiped out a multitude of species. At the same time, it paved the way for the rise of new species. This includes instruments like the Wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer, also known as WISE. This powerful new tool may unravel the mystery of Nemesis by measuring heat. Instead of light, infrared scanners can easily detect warm, dark objects. Therefore, even in the absence of sunlight, a distant, star-like planet would still shine brilliantly in infrared. This is an entirely new method for discovering objects. Objects that appear too faint through conventional optical telescopes, if they are bright enough, can still be detected in infrared. The WISE telescope completed its sky survey in early 2011. But the search for Nemesis has yet to yield definitive results. Scientists will need a long time to analyze, because the spacecraft has already gathered a wealth of data. That's all for this episode. Please remember to like and share. Thank you for watching. See you next time.